Welcome return to the English Mentor, wherein getting to know English is simple, friendly, and a little magical.
Hello, Evelyn. Hi there, everybody. I'm excited due to the fact nowadays topic is all approximately English speaking exercise with smooth English. And trust me, I need this. My mind likes English, but every so often my tongue says, nope, not this day.
Don't worry, Paul. Today's lesson is perfect for you and for every person looking. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us create more simple and a laugh English lessons for you.
Yes! And subscribing makes your English grow like a lovable plant.
Smiles. A very wholesome plant, I wish. All right, everyone. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Imagine you're sitting with two friends who need to help you talk English with self-confidence. Are you equipped?
I'm prepared.
Let's get started out. Speaking English can feel scary on occasion. Maybe you worry about mistakes. Maybe you feel shy. Maybe your mind understands everything, but your mouth freezes.
Oh, that happens to me. I understand the phrase, I see the word, I feel the phrase, but my mouth says nothing.
Exactly. And many rookies experience the same. That's why today's lesson is all about clean English speaking exercise. We want to show you that you don't need big, hard words. You don't need perfect grammar. You only need simple sentences spoken with self-confidence.
So today, easy English equals strong English.
Yes, simple English allows you communicate more, talk faster, and communicate with less fear. And while you communicate more, you learn extra.
I like that. Easy English, real exercise, real confidence.
Exactly. So today we will come up with stories, examples, recommendations, and speaking exercises you can use nowadays. Let's start with section 1. Let's start with something simple, something small. Many freshmen agree they must communicate long, perfect sentences to exercise English, but the truth is very different. Speaking English is not about big sentences. It's about small sentences, said typically, in many moments. When you speak small, you talk greater. When you talk greater, you improve faster.
So you're saying I don't need to speak like Shakespeare?
No, Paul, absolutely not. You just need quick, easy sentences. Like this. I think it's desirable. I'm not sure. Can you repeat that? Let me try again. 1 second, please. These sentences are easy, but effective. They help you live in the conversation. They help you loosen up. They help you keep talking. There was a student named Sarah. She studied English every day. She watched videos. She understood nearly everything. But she didn't speak. She waited for the perfect moment, the perfect sentence, the perfect grammar. And because she waited, she didn't speak at all. One day her teacher said, Sarah, just say one small sentence. Only one. Sarah said, okay, I will try. That one small sentence changed everything because after she said one sentence, she said another and another. Small sentences open the door for big confidence. When you use small sentences, your brain feels comfortable, your tongue moves improbably, you don't freeze, you reduce errors, you sound more natural, you get more exercise. Speaking is not like writing. You don't need long, complicated structures. You only need to keep the conversation alive. And small sentences do that perfectly. Tip 1. Use the one-line rule. Tell yourself, I only need to say one small sentence. After that one sentence, you will feel less scared. Tip 2. Practice with objects around you. Look at something close to you and say one small line. This pen is blue. My tea is hot. The room is quiet. This builds fluency. Tip 3. Repeat easy sentences often. Repetition trains your tongue. Say simple things over and over. How are you? What do you mean? I don't understand. Tip 4. Celebrate tiny wins. If you said even one English sentence today, that is success. Tip 5. Don't judge yourself. Small steps lead to strong speaking abilities. Speaker 1. Remember, you don't become a strong speaker in one day. You become a strong speaker in small moments. One small sentence can change your confidence. Don't wait for perfect. Speak small, speak often, and watch your English grow. So, small sentences, big power. Exactly. Definition. A small sentence is a short, simple line you can say quick and easily. Example. I like this. Or, that's interesting.
So, Evelyn, can I tell you a secret?
Of course, Paul.
When I speak English, sometimes my voice becomes bizarre. Like my confidence goes on vacation without telling me.
Yes, many newbies feel that way. And that takes us to something very important, the confidence loop. It's a easy concept. 1. You speak English. You sense assured. 3. Because you experience assured, you speak extra. 4. And because you talk extra, your self-belief grows again. 5. And the loop continues. But here's the hassle. If you in no way start talking, the loop never starts off. You stay within the silent sector. You understand English, but you never use it. The secret is to break that silence with tiny moments of courage. There became a lady named Lena. She understood English, but she hardly ever spoke. She felt shy. She felt embarrassed. She felt like everyone could judge her. One day, she determined something small. I will talk English, but most effly to myself. So she did. She spoke to herself at the same time cooking. She spoke to herself whilst getting ready. She spoke to herself as time whiles arranging her books. Like, this tastes precise. I'm nearly finished. Let's ease the table. She didn't worry about errors. She didn't worry about judgment. And slowly, her self-confidence grew. After 2 weeks, she spoke to a classmate. After 1 month, she began answering questions in English. After 3 months, people said, "Wow, your English is so natural now." It all started with private practice, small moments, small sentences. That easy habituende unlocked the confidence loop. Confidence is not magic. It does not fall from the sky. It does not appear all of a sudden. Confidence comes from action, from talking, even when you feel scared, from using English, even when your voice shakes. Your mind learns confidence through practice, repetition, and small wins. When you speak, you train your mouth.
You train your ears. You educate your memory. You educate your courage. That is the confidence loop. Tip 1. Talk to yourself for 60 seconds. Choose 1 minute every day. Speak about whatever: your day, your plans, your feelings. No rules, no stress. Tip 2. Use mirrors. Look at yourself. Smile. Say one simple sentence. Your mind trusts you more when it sees you communicate. Tip 3. Record your voice. Not for perfection, just for progress. Hearing yourself allows you grow faster. Tip 4. Don't stop after mistakes. Mistakes are part of the loop. They are not the enemy. They are the teacher. Tip 5. Start small, but start today. The loop starts with 1 second of courage. Your self-belief is not broken. It's just waiting for you to start. Speak a little. Speak softly. Speak imperfectly. But talk. Every sentence you say today helps you talk better tomorrow.
So self-confidence is not something I need to find, it's something I need to create?
Exactly. You build it one small sentence at a time. Definition: the self-confidence loop is the cycle where speaking creates confidence and confidence makes you speak more. Example: I spoke a little today, so tomorrow I will speak more. Let me tell you something important. Something very simple, but very powerful. Slow speaking makes your English better.
Oh, good, because my brain is slow sometimes.
It's not about your brain, Paul. It's about giving yourself space. Space to think, space to breathe, space to speak calmly. In fact, many advanced English speakers speak slowly, not because they are weak, but because they want to sound clear, confident, and thoughtful. Speaking fast is not real fluency. Speaking clearly is. There changed a boy named Imran. He studied English with passion. He memorized vocabulary, he watched movies, he practiced every night. But when he spoke English, he spoke like a machine gun. Fast, loud, no pauses. He thought speaking fast made him sound smart. But people often said, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" This made him nervous. So he spoke even faster. One day, his teacher said something that changed his learning forever. Imran, slow down. Slow speaking is powerful speaking. So Imran tried something new. He paused. He breathed. He said every sentence slowly, gently, gently. And suddenly, people understood him. His confidence grew. His sentences became clearer. His English sounded natural. Not because he spoke more, but because he spoke slowly. Sometimes the most powerful voice is the slowest one. When you speak slowly, your brain has more time to choose words. Your mouth moves smoothly. You make fewer mistakes. People understand you better. You feel more on top of control. You sound thoughtful and confident. Slow speaking isn't bad English. It's smart communication. Native speakers do it all the time. In meetings, in conversations, in storytelling. Slow equals clear. Clear equals confident. Tip 1. Use the 2-second pause. Before answering, pause for 2 seconds. Think. Then speak. It feels long to you, but it feels natural to listeners. Tip 2. Break sentences into pieces. Instead of one long line, speak in small blocks. Like, I think it's a good idea because it helps us learn. Short blocks keep you calm. Tip 3. Follow your breathing. Speak only when you exhale. This makes your voice soft and natural. Tip 4. Control your speed deliberately. Imagine you're reading a bedtime story. Warm, slow, relaxed. Your English will sound gentler and easier. Tip 5. Don't copy fast movies. Movie English is for entertainment. Real English is for real conversations. Focus on clarity, not speed.
You don't want to talk speedy to sound fluent. You don't need to push yourself. You don't need to electrify absolutely everyone. You handiest want to talk slowly and simply. Your phrases have value. Give them area.
So if I talk slowly, I surely sound extra assured?
Yes, Paul. Slow speaking is courageous speaking. It shows you are calm, clean, and on top of things. Definition: slow speaking manners speak me at a relaxed speed so you can think and talk clearly. Example: I will communicate slowly so my English is apparent. Here's a tip many newcomers forget about. You don't usually want to present long answers. Sometimes the first way to keep speaking is ask questions.
Wait, you mean I can communicate through asking things, not just answering?
Exactly, Paul. Questions are like magic keys. They open conversations, they make speaking less complicated, and they come up with time to think. There was a learner named Hannah. She understood English well, but when people asked her questions, she iced over. She needed best answers, so she stayed quiet. One day, her trainer said, "Hannah, you can just ask questions too." Hannah tried it. "What do you think? Why is that? Can you tell me more?" Something first came about. People commenced speaking, and she started talking too. She felt less pressure, she made fewer mistakes, and she enjoyed the conversation. Hannah discovered questions are a simple way to talk hopefully. When you ask questions, you maintain the verbal communication alive, you buy time to think, you sound interested and friendly, you talk without worrying about giving a perfect answer, and you get more listening practice. Speaking English is not about perfection, it's about connection. Questions create connection. Even simple questions work wonders, like, "How are you? What is your favorite food? Can you help me? Do you like this movie?" Each question is a breakthrough. Each question builds self-confidence. Tip 1. Prepare 5 simple questions. Every day, practice asking 5 questions about your life. What did you eat today? Where do you want to go? Which color do you like? Can you provide explanation this? Do you like music? Tip 2. Turn statements into questions. Instead of saying, "I like chocolate," try, "Do you like chocolate?" This keeps communication flowing. Tip 3. Ask follow-up questions. After someone answers,
Ask one more simple question. Really? Why? That's interesting. How? It's like building a conversation ladder. Tip 4. Don't worry about mistakes. Questions don't need perfect grammar. The goal is connection, not perfection. Tip 5. Practice in your daily life. Ask questions to people around you, even in small English bursts. At the cafe, at school, with friends online. Every question you ask is a moment of courage. It shows your English is alive. It shows your voice topics.
So questions are like little bridges for my words?
Exactly, Paul. Every question builds a bridge to confidence, knowledge, and more talking practice. Definition. A question sentence is a line that asks for information, opinion, or help. Example. What is your favorite book? Or, can you show me how to do that? The last secret we'll discuss today is one of the most powerful. Practice regularly, everywhere.
Wait, everywhere? Even on the street?
Yes, everywhere. Your English grows while you communicate a little every day, in every moment you can. Not simply in lecture rooms, not simply in classes, but in actual existence. There became a student named Omar. He desired to improve his English fast, but he had one problem. He most effective practiced at domestic. He read books, he watched movies, he listened to podcasts. But while he tried to talk, he iced over. His mind knew the phrases, but his mouth didn't. One day, Omar made a new rule. I will communicate English at the least 5 times a day, anywhere I am. He started small. Hello, how are you? To a shopkeeper. This appears quality to a friend. Can I try this, even as buying? I like this song whilst being attentive to music. I'm gaining knowledge of English to himself inside the replicate. It felt atypical before everything. People occasionally smiled, sometimes neglected him, sometimes answered with simple English. But every day, his self-confidence grew. Every day, he remembered vocabulary. Every day, he spoke a little better. After 1 month, Omar noticed something remarkable. He was no longer afraid to speak English. Small daily practices had modified his life. English is a talent, like playing football, portrait, or cooking. The greater you do it, the better you become. Small practices each day are stronger than long sessions once per week. Even 5–10 minutes of speaking English daily allows you don't remember phrases, helps you merculate your tongue faster, allows your self-belief grow. The key is consistency, not intensity. It's the small, daily movements that create lasting development. Tip 1. Speak to yourself. Narrate your life in English. I'm making coffee. The sky is blue. I'm reading a book. Tip 2. Use short bursts. Even 30 to 60 seconds per moment is sufficient. Tip 3. Talk to friends in English. Start with one friend. One question, one comment, one small conversation. Tip 4. Use technology. Talk to chatbots, voice assistants, or record your voice. It counts as practice. Tip 5. Make a daily routine. Choose fixed instances. Morning, one small sentence. Lunch, ask one question. Evening, talk for 5 minutes. Consistency beats perfection. It's the small, daily movements that create lasting development. Every day is a chance to speak. Every day is a risk to grow. Don't look ahead for perfect instances. Speak today, even though it feels small, and watch yourself transform.
So little moments anywhere make me fluent over time.
Exactly, Paul. English is a journey of small daily steps, not giant leaps, just tiny confident steps. Definition: daily English exercise is speaking, listening, or thinking in English every day to improve progressively. Example: today I will speak 3 small sentences in English. Today, we learned something powerful. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need big words. You don't need to be fearless. You best need small sentences, easy steps, and everyday practice. Every sentence you speak, every question you ask, every slow, careful word is a step forward, a step toward fluency, a step toward confidence. English is not a mountain, it's a path, and every small step matters.
So even if I make mistakes, speak slowly, or ask questions, I'm actually winning.
Exactly, Paul. Mistakes are lessons. Slow talking is strong talking. Questions are bridges. And daily practice builds a dependent that lasts all the time. You can do this, and your English journey is yours, one small, confident step at a time. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, each small sentence counts. Every question matters. Every moment you speak English brings you closer to fluency.
Yes, and now it's your turn. Comment below and share one thing you will try today to speak English more.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and don't forget, your English grows with every word you speak.
See you next time, and keep speaking, even if it's just a little.